This is the first time I'm back here. Oh, look at all that. Those cliffs, rock outcrops. Now out here, this is where I don't like to come by myself anymore. When I was younger, I would do it, but as we get older, we have to be more careful. So I prefer bringing a friend or coming with a friend. So this is a sulfur area. Now, here the water is, it's either murky or something. Who knows if it's hot? Because there's a lot of thermal areas up here. Oh yeah, it smells like sulfur, all right. Yeah. So this is part of the sulfur area. You can smell it. It smells like rotten eggs. Oh, here's, looks like if there was a structure here at one time. I don't know how far we're gonna hike. My maximum is 8 miles round trip. But who knows what we'll do today.
Geological survey thing.
A geological what?
Just so you can see this container.
Uh-huh.
It's the geological service.
Oh.
It says USPS.
Yeah, that's all sulfur right there, because it smells like it.
Sulfur Creek.
Yeah. I don't want to go down there. I don't want to lose my footing. Is it hot?
It's sulfur.
Yeah. Yeah, it smells like rotten eggs out here. What is that? Is that Bigfoot or is that a cave? Okay, I just stopped to look around and to listen. It's always good when you're hiking to just stop and listen. Look around and around and just listen.
There's a little structure right over here.
All right. And there's one here, look. It's like a little cabin here.
Yeah. Oh, here's one too.
So that's what I was seeing on Google Earth. Yeah, it smells even stronger now on the sulfur. Oh, it's just a shed. I'll go check it out. Oh, there's another shed here. Huh. Let me go check this out. Now it's getting hot for my long sleeve. Well, and they have power here at one time. This is cool. I love to explore places. This has been here for a very long time. They even had a phone line. There's even a nest in there. Could have been like for a generator or something running out here. Pretty neat. Look. There's old metal pieces out here. I do know some years back, I think it was in the early 70s, they were doing some studies out here to see if they could use the thermal power out here and make power out of the heat of the mountain, but that never panned out. What it was found out, it wasn't enough heat to produce any electricity. Oh, there's that hole that I saw from there. It looked like a person standing there. So that's the road. We're gonna go that way, and then there's this other trail here, and Randy's over there going up there. So we'll go check out this area. Okay, I'm heading up there. So this is what I like, folks. Go explore places that I've never been to, and see fascinating areas. This is what I find fascinating. Okay. All right. So I don't care to go to famous trails where there's a lot of people. I like to go to places where people stay away from. See, this is sulfur. So it's all volcanic rock, and it's got sulfur on it all over. This looks like a restroom or something. It is so quiet out here. It is amazing. Oh, see, there's a sulfur lake right there. I'll go check it out later. And I like the structures. I think this is like an outhouse. Yep. Had a sink, maybe a shower. So when they were working out here, the workers, maybe if they got splashed with sulfur, they would come here and get in there and take a shower to remove the sulfur. They might have mined it at one point. Wow, sulfur smell is very strong right here. Whew. That is crunchy. Whoa. That smells really. Where was it?
Right here. It's very loud over here.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's hot. I don't want to touch it.
No. And you saw they have a shower there. Probably for the workers. If they got splashed with sulfur, they would take the shower.
right here. We have to be careful because it looks like you could fall in right
And then that'll be the end.
here. Look, you can hear it. They're right there.
Oh yeah, look at that.
And there's a little one right over here. There's a hole. Where's the hole? Just saw it.
Be careful, don't get,
Right there.
because who knows if it caves in. Yeah.
If it caves in, I get burned. So I
Yeah.
think this is safe right through here. But you can, I went over to here, it's fine. So I stood over here, I took a picture.
Yeah, but be careful because there could be a pool inside, and then it gives out, and then
Yeah,
it's not. Wow, it really smells strong right here.
really strong. There's a little one, very loud right over here. Big one right here. The little tiny one. And they have these pipes. So I was telling you, they're experimenting with harvest geothermal energy.
Some years
And
back.
they experimented with it and they just gave up. And they left them out.
So, folks, if you come out here, be careful. If you're allergic to sulfur smell, it smells really strong out here. So, if you have breathing problems or something like that, this may not be the place to stand at. And also, make sure that you don't touch the sulfur coming out of the ground. And don't walk around too close because there could be a pool under here. It could cave in. So always be careful when you're hiking. Tell people where you're gonna be at and what time you think you're gonna be back. It's always good to do that. Like this morning, George couldn't make it with us, so I sent an email or a message to George and told him that Randy and I were going to be hiking out of here. I hope to be back by 12 o'clock, by 7 p.m. And I told him if we're not back by tomorrow morning, then call the ranger station out here at Hamas and let him know that we took the 105 trail into the Sulfur Creek at Valles Calderas. This is all Valles Calderas. It's another section of it. It's from the backside. You need a little bit of a clearance car on the trail on the back road. If it rains out here, that's a problem because the roads do get muddy in a hurry. But this is a cool area. And also just take your time, make sure that your footing is set correctly before making the other footing. It clears your sinus.
Have an overwhelming desire to touch it.
Yeah, you burn your finger off.
All those guys at Yellowstone, they just got to touch it.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, it's really strong.
There's another one up. I can see it.
Yeah.
It's farther up the road.
Did you see the lake?
Not yet.
Yeah, the little lake it's all sulfur.
Sulfur, right?
Yeah. You don't see anything growing around there.
Not around here. That is really cool. Oh, and in here too.
Yeah.
Stand here, you can hear it.
Yeah.
It's right here. Inside here and underneath that rock.
Yeah.
I can hear it, but I don't see it.
It's boiling in there.
So I would imagine if it's really cold out, you see a lot of steam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's boiling. Nice. They sure were doing something here when they tried to harness this stuff. Oh yeah, now I see the right.
So coming down, I always, and going up, I use my walking stick. Not so much for support, I just use it for keeping my balance. As we get older, we need to be careful with the balance and try not to fall. Looks like there's one lake here, and there may be another lake on the other side. It's a big pool over there. Also, another thing that I do, and some people say that's wrong to do, but when I take my walking stick, I don't put this part. I don't carry my. It's supposed to be. You should put this belt over your wrist and then hold the stick so that if it falls off of you, you don't lose it. Especially if you're going up in an incline. I don't do that, and I'll tell you why in a minute. I use the stick like if I'm using a cane. If I slip somewhere and I have to drop the stick, then I'll just let it go. I'll get it. If I can't get it because it went down the hill, I'll pick up a branch out here and use it as a stick. But as we get older, if we put our wrist into this noose, and if we fall, you could break your wrist just by that harness pulling on your wrist. So it's a shower.
Yeah, works with the sulfur.
Yeah.
Beds.
Yeah. So people that would get sulfur burns out here, they would come in here and take a shower real quick. So this is nasty stuff. You don't want to come out here and touch it. Now this area is very rough. Now I'll go around because I don't want to cross that stream there. The sulfur stream. Lose my shoes. These rocks are very rough, very sharp. So you have to be careful. Pay attention. Don't fall. Yeah, so there's that lake over there. And I guess if it gets filled with water, then it drains onto this lower drain pit. So as you can see, there's no grass, nothing growing. And the sulfur really comes out of the mountain. The Hamas is a volcano, or was. Well, it still is, but it's dormant. But there's still a lot of hot springs throughout the mountain. Those areas are beautiful. That's why I like this mountain the most. I spent most of my life out here. But this is the first time I come back out here. I'm out here in this Sulfur Creek, and the only reason I know it is because one of the last times we came out here to Valles Calderas, the ranger told us about it. Said if we like finding interesting places, then we should just come out here.
The lake is very active.
To the Sulfur Creek. Wow, look at that. That's a big, deep, it's pretty deep.
Yeah, there's several hot springs. You can see them.
Yeah, they're coming out. They're coming out everywhere. So this is very active.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah. Well, I guess we could go that way and then over. Yeah, I think.
So the road's right here.
Yeah. It looks like it's the easier way, so I'm going to take the easier way. It smells very strong.
Yeah, you can really see how active it is right there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bubbling up everywhere. It's pretty deep, actually. So this is one place you don't want to touch or get near, because if you slide down, that's it. You would be dissolved. Oh, there's that other structure. Look,
Yeah.
that's like a whole cabin.
And then there's another. It's almost like another.
There's another pool.
Where the pool's coming up.
Yeah, so we'll check it out. It is strong. Oh, look, this tree is beautiful. I'll have to check on the history of this area. I don't know what year it was
There's more here.
that they were mining this area out here. In reality, there's power there, and there's power in that other shack, although the fuse box looks very old, but it could be from the 1960s or 70s. It doesn't look like it's older than that.
It's very loud here, but you can only see a tiny little area.
Yeah,
But it's really loud. So that's like if you walk on it, you fall in.
yeah,
Right there.
yeah. It's
And it's flowing into the lake.
yeah. The noise is underneath that, so that's very unsafe to get close to the edge.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like there's a break over there.
Yeah, there's another pool right there on the other side of this. It looks like people have come up this way. But that's hard for me to come down, so I'm going to skip it. Let's go this way, I guess. because the little lake is on the other side. So that means if I go up this way, I'll have to come back. And I don't want to slide. I avoid sliding as much as possible. Yeah, so here was another structure. And who knows, maybe they fall apart with the smell of sulfur.
There's another little shower right there.
Yeah. Okay, this lake is dry, so now it's got weeds coming in, but you don't want to walk in there because there could be a pool underneath, since the whole area is bubbling up. And if it collapses and you fall in, that's the end of you. So there won't be anything to come and pick up. So always pay attention to where you're at when you're hiking. Look at the dangers. Stay away from, if you don't know an area or if you feel unsafe, then don't go to those places. Oh, here's a valve. Very old valve. USM company.
In the old valves.
DBMCO. That looks like early 40s or 50s.
Yeah. We spent some time up here trying
Yeah.
to build this structure.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, for that structure to fall in, it's gotta be years. Probably. I would say out here in New Mexico, since it doesn't rain and it's always gonna dry, for a structure to fall apart and turn into dust like that, it's either an activation of the sulfur out here, because there's a lot of sulfur in the wind, and 70 years he will do that. Now these other guys, they look newer, so this cabin's with the power attached to them. It could be from the 60s or the 70s, but it's cool. I like to find those places. Here, there's another one, and it was a little corral. Maybe keep horses or a cow here, or goats for food. Wow, this is awesome.